Alright guys, so now let's just jump straight into YouTube. I'm going to show you guys here how you create a YouTube account, and then we're going to go look at some cool little tips and in the inside of the user interface of how we get our own channel set up, some key things we must do when uploading videos. I'll show you guys how you upload videos, and I'll also show you the best way to upload videos. And you need to make sure you do it right the first time, because if you don't do it right the first time, you're going to have to delete the video and re-upload it again, and it's going to take more time, and if you start spending money on the video, issues are going to come up. But let's just get straight into it here. So what I recommend doing first is going over and if you don't have a YouTube account yet, hit the sign in button. It'll bring you here to a Google account. These are two of my clients' ones, but we're going to want to hit add account, deny, and then we're going to hit create account down here. And this will set you up with a Google account. So if you have a Google account already, you can use that. If you want to make a new one for your business or your brand or whatever it is, chuck all your details in here. Go down here. I always make sure you do prove you're not a robot by using the captcha here rather than using a mobile phone. Because if you use if you don't fill in the captcha here, what's going to happen is it's going to ask you to verify your account by your mobile phone, and if you have multiple accounts all to the one phone, it doesn't work, and then it flags things with Google and stuff like that. So best way to do is just fill in the captcha. I know they can be annoying, but just get it done. It'll be easy as. Once you've done that, you'll have an account. So I'm going to log into this one here for Madison Gordon. So I'll pause this here. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so once you hit login, it's going to take you up to YouTube, back to the home page. It's going to look all very the same as it did before, but you can see up here we're now logged into our account. When you've got a brand new account, well, the first things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go in and have a look at your channel. So we're going to hit my channel here, and we want to add some channel art. So I'm going to hit that. And this is pretty much what our a Facebook timeline will look like, or an Instagram page. This is going to be our main hub for our channel. I'm just going to pause it again and open it up in a new browser. Alright, so back in my account on Chrome rather than on my Safari, and it's all working here now. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit add channel art. And we can drag our photos here from wherever we have it on our computer, or we can select it from here. It's asking for the channel size to be 2560 by 1440, and I'll show you how you can do that easily. If you're on Microsoft, you can do this with Paint or Photoshop or whatever program you have. On my Mac, I'm going to use Preview, so I'm going to use this picture here. Sorry, not that one. So I'm at messy desktop right now, but I'm going to open this with Preview. And we're going to go Tools, Adjust Size. And what were the sizes? 2560 by 1440. Sorry, I completely forgot that already. 2560 by... We hit this unlock button here, 1440. And then we're going to save that. And then we're going to go grab it. And we're going to drop it there. Okay guys, so you can see this is what it looks like once it's been uploaded on my MacBook Pro here. And it's going to look similar to this on my mobile, and it's going to look completely different if it's on a TV or a bigger monitor. I guess the thing here is where are people going to be viewing your image the most? And for me and for most people, I'd say the computer, which is why it's strange that they're recommending us build a banner in that file size when it's only going to show that much. So I'll show you what it means by that. So if I go edit channel art, if I hit on your gallery, I click on the image we just used, you can see here on the TV it looks great. It's big, it's a full header there, but on the desktop and mobile it doesn't look that great at all. Even if we adjust and crop it, it's still not going to be that great. So what we want to do here, we can see that the general area that's going to be used for our banner. So what I'm going to now do is I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to use Photoshop, but you can do this in Paint, you can do this in any image editing software at all. I'll show you guys what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go File, New, and these are the dimensions, 560 pixels by 1440 pixels that they recommend using. And hit OK. So this is the same size as this image here, the full size image there. And if you can remember, just quickly again, you can see if we hit crop this part here, so in the Madison Gordon, that area in the middle there is what's going to fit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and get my logo. I'm going to chuck that in the middle here. So I'm just going to roughly remember where it was. We'll try there, see how we go. Place that there. I'm going to copy, get the little paintbrush tool, get the color so it's down here, get the paint bucket, background like that. I'm going to file, save it to my desktop as banner 4, just because I know I haven't got anything else called banner 4 there. Save that, hit OK. Now let's try this again. I'm going to upload photos. Let me click that, desktop, banner 4. Hit OK. Now it's uploaded. You can now see, even on the TV, it doesn't look as good as before. On our actual mobile and desktop, it looks much better. So we can even adjust and crop it maybe, so we can go. No, we'll leave it there. See, that looks good. Is that perfectly center? Maybe something like. Yeah, we'll leave it as that. So save that. Boom. So now our cover photo has been edited. It's added there. Now, as we scroll through these different areas, we can then go into our channels, our discussion, our about. So I might even go into the about now. Add the channel description here. So and I personally, no matter what, if I'm doing an affiliate sales product, or if I'm doing it for a client, or if it's my own product I'm trying to sell, always go in and fill out as much of this information as possible. It adds credibility to your channel. It adds credibility to your YouTube videos, and stuff like that. Always check the discussion thing here. So say I wanted to share, the discussion tab, if I wanted to share a comment here like, post that. Being active in the channel is very important. It really, again, for YouTube, it shows you that you're committed to your channel. It's not just a junk channel. And again, it grows your legitimacy for your page. So channels are things that you want to follow and subscribe to if you're interested in different channels. So you can go in here and do all that. We won't play much there or with our playlists. I'm not going to create any playlists. Videos are where my videos are now stored. So for this example, we've got an intro video for our site, intro video for the members area for this product, and a walkthrough video showing people what's actually in that membership itself. The key thing you'll note here is if we go up here and hit this little man and hit Video Manager, you can see we haven't done a few things to optimize these videos 100% yet. And we'll go back and I'll show you guys how to do this in a minute. The key reason for this example is because these videos are for inside members areas or for our website itself. We're not ranking these for key terms. We're just using these videos as just to give value to the followers of Madison here. But in most cases, you're going to want to upload your videos in a specific way. And that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do now. So to upload a video, what you're going to do is hit upload button here, which is pretty straightforward. And you're going to drag and drop your file here. But before you even do that, you're going to want to make sure your video is in high definition. We briefly speak about this in some other videos in this fundamental series, and in the case studies, I really show you guys how important it is. But let's just quickly I'll show you an example of why it's so important. So if I typed in, so we've got Ellen here. You can see the majority of these videos, I'm sure, are going to be in high definition. So HD, HD, this one isn't, HD, 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 The majority are in high definition. A bunch of them are new videos as well, but the ones that hang around the longest, they're going to be all in high definition. So you can see all these ones are in high definition pretty well. The cool thing about high definition videos is that it gives a user a better experience to watching the video itself. And YouTube is all about delivering the customer a high quality experience. So if you have a video that's in high definition, going for it to rank for a specific search term, the chances of it ranking over a standard video that's filmed on a, I don't know, an old school Nokia or something are going to be very high. There's a lot of crap content on YouTube and it's filmed really badly and it's just not good at all. The thing is though as well, if you've already got your video done and it's not in high definition, don't worry because there's ways we can make it high definition. I'm quickly going to show you guys one way to do it. But I think there's multiple ways to do it. And on a Mac, where I use iMovie, you can use it with whatever video editing software comes with the computer. Pretty sure you can do it with QuickTime as well. But I just use iMovie because I find it the easiest way to do so. I'm just going to pull this up quickly now, and I'll show you guys this example in one of the case studies. But what you get your video in iMovie, you set it up the way you want it. Let me just pause that there for a second. Say I wanted to export that. You select the areas you want to export. You hit, I think it's share, yeah. And I export using QuickTime. And then I hit options here. So export moving QuickTime options. And this is where you can go in and change all your settings. So these are the ones to take note of here. Compression, H.264, quality high, bitrate, 7,000 kilobytes a second. Encoding multipass and dimensions is 1280 by 720, which is high definition. So to do that, we'll hit size. Make sure it's set to 1280 by 720. And this will be very similar no matter what video editing software you're using. You just need to find the export button. Sometimes it'll be in file export, sometimes it'll be in share. It'll depend, but it'll be in that area somewhere. Also, sound. Format, you want it to be an AAC, and then just follow these. So sample rate 44.1, stereo, bitrate 120 there. So we hit that. You can change all these settings to make sure they're on ACC. Stereo, bitrate, leave it like that. Again, that might seem a bit confusing there. It's confusing for me, to be honest. I don't know what a lot of those things do, but I know that's the way YouTube like videos to be uploaded. And the reason I know that is because if I type in let me just type it in here, YouTube optimal upload settings. Advanced encoding settings. This will show you the way YouTube likes it to be uploaded. And if you can follow these settings, again, it'll give you the advantage over other videos because this is the way that YouTube wants it. So again, MPEG-4 videos, audio is AAC, video codec H.264, frame rates, bit rates, all that stuff there. Your resolutions. Again, that's pretty straightforward stuff there. If you go for this Google search term, this one here, this next one is a really simple way as well to see exactly the terms as well. I opened it here. Cool little tutorial here showing the different resolutions, frame rates, bit rates. It explains what they all mean, and it tells you the exact ones that you should just use for your upload there as well. I'll put these two links next to the video. Literally very straightforward. So once you upload, then once you've exported it, your video is then going to be in high definition, even if you didn't upload it in high definition. And then what you're going to do is you're going to chuck your video in here, and you're going to let it upload. So I'll just pause this quickly for a second now. I'll find a video just to throw in for an example, and I'll get back to you in a second. I'll just upload one of these training videos quickly here. So chuck that in here, and then that'll do its uploading thing for a while. This is where we need to be very, very picky with what titles we use. So click out of that. So say whatever you're trying to rank for, make sure your key terms in here. So say it's for, what's a good example here? Say it's for beach body diets. You chuck that in there, or for example, California lawyers. Sorry about that, California lawyers. Best law firm advice. And then again, in your description, you'll want to put your keyword there again. So what am I spelling on there? Cali, yeah. Californian and you just go on through there. Key thing to put here as well is put your website link or whatever you want them to follow through. So a lot of YouTube videos just have all their information there and a link down the very bottom, but once it's uploaded, they're going to have to click the see more button to read all the advice before they can find the click through. So if it's maybe you want to put it straight away, you can put it up to here. So like or whatever your site is. And then you go through here and then you just fill this with as much information as possible that's relevant. Has a bunch of relevant keywords in there that you might be able to. Sorry guys, again, bit of a technical difficulty there. My computer ran out of space and decided to stop the video. So but anyway, back in here, once we've got our description in here, I think I had Californian, Cali criminal lawyers, etc., etc. The only other thing on this page to worry about is your tags. So the tags, you want to put your most relevant tags in here. So California lawyers. And every time you've done a term, hit the comma button. It'll make it into a tag. And you want to probably do I personally do between 6 to 10 max, with the top 5 to 6 being very targeted and then getting a bit more expanded. So I might then do American law and just law. And then once it's all uploaded, you're just going to hit publish, and then that's it. The video is uploaded. Then what you want to do is come over to your video manager here. I'll leave this page. I'm not going to upload that video. I'll delete these. And then you can see that the videos have been uploaded. So you can see this one here and this one here are in high definition. And so I was trying to rank these videos for specific key terms. The next big thing you want to do is put in your closed captions, which that's pretty much means it's just captions for the video itself. And I'll show you, we'll see if we can find an example here somewhere of someone that's done it. Maybe I'll put in, let's have a look if we can find someone that has put the closed captions in. And not many people do, but it's one thing to give you another advantage over everyone else. See, these are all in high definition, but no one's doing it, which is why I think it's a cool idea just to make sure you get it in there to give a bit more value to that video. Maybe we'll try with the documentary. They're often with documentary. Here's one. So you can see it's in high definition and it has the closed captions, which means we can then view the text of the video if we wanted to as well. So if we hit this captions button here and we turn it on, if I scroll through, we just click out of this. There we go. You can see the closed captions above the ad here. And yes, it can be annoying having to write out the complete text. If you have it there, it's great. If you have a speech that you've written before for the video or whoever did the video, then it's great. If you don't, the next easiest way is to hit edit on your video. Up here, go to captions, add captions. If you have the file already, you can upload it directly, or we can transcript and sync. So what you do here is you start typing you're going to hit play, and I leave it as 5 seconds, but it depends on how fast you are at writing, but I'll hit play.
Hey guys, it's Madison Gordon here. I'm really excited
And you just type
to announce
that we have,
Madison.
and as you type, the video will pause, and then once you start typing again, and then once you stop typing, the video will continue. So you can just go with the video rather than have to rewind and start again and rewind and start again. It's really cool like that. And then you can reverse it by 5 seconds if you want to rewind it to get it started again. Or shift with the left arrow key is another way to do it. But that's the way to do it. And once you've done it all, you're going to hit sync. And then what's going to happen is you'll get this little CC button. I won't find it again. Next to the video itself. So then you've got, it's in high definition and it's got the closed captions there. And then this is the best way to upload a video and to get it ranking organically over anyone else's video straight away. In the next videos, we'll have a look at some of the other ways that we can get views and stuff like that. But here, this is the key area into uploading a video correctly and done right away. Similar to SEO, where is with the website, you need to make sure the website's built properly on page with the right tags and the right words and the right format, etc., for Google. Same for YouTube. You need to make sure the YouTube video is built properly for YouTube. So yeah, and then you can always go in here and enhance the video. So I'll just show you. We'll just walk through it now quickly. It'll show us the original versus the better.
Hey guys, it's Madison Gordon here.
Looks very similar to me, so I'm not even going to bother there. But you can auto fix, you can use stabilize depending on if someone's really shaky while filming the video. You can cut it, stuff like that. And you can always go back into your info and then change your settings and whatnot here. As you can see here, I haven't put any tags in, so I might put some in here. So Madison. I'll just save that like that. And you can, with YouTube, you can spam the keyword a bunch of times in the actual text. It's not like SEO where you need to be very careful of keyword densities and whatnot. You can be very aggressive with your YouTube marketing and your keywords in there. Basically, that's all I do there. So let's just head back to YouTube. And once you get some views coming in and whatnot, you can then head over to the My Channel section. And you can view everything here about what's going on with your channel. In one of the following videos, we'll have a look at some of the analytics. We'll even have a look at them now quickly, I guess, just to save time and just get it done now. You can see how our videos are performing. 479% compared to the previous period. 885 minutes have been watched. That's 14 hours. Some pretty cool analytics here. You can see which videos work the best. You can see here, this is a cool section. You have a bunch of videos on there. I can see why they work and why they don't. So our latest video has a 66% rating compared to my other videos. As in, that's the video everyone's watching compared to the other two. And people have watched a lot longer of this video than the other videos. This does come into play though, because this top video here is much longer than the other two. You can see where the video is being watched from. Australia is definitely dominating, as this is a very just diet plan that's targeting Australian users majority. But yeah, there's some other cool analytics in there as well. And then this can really play a big part. So if you have a lot of people that are watching your videos on their mobile compared to their desktop or their TV, you'll then want to adapt this your actual page for mobile users. So you might want to make sure this fits better for the mobile users, or vice versa. So if people are watching YouTube on TV a lot more, make sure this looks better for your TV if there's a big difference in your analytics there as well. It's another good idea to see which videos are working better. Then you can go in and rewatch them and see why and stuff like that. But yeah, so the things here to remember: upload in HD, add your closed captions, add your tags in there, make sure your description is very descriptive about what you're doing, and your keywords are in both your title and your description. And yeah, that's basically it. And then come in here and add in a bit of information about your page, and then that's basically the best way to get set up here as well. So in the next video, we'll start to look about some different ways of getting views, some different tools, I guess, and then we'll just get into some basic ranking techniques, and then we'll have a look at some other little videos of what people are doing and some latest things in the industry. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.